Number one, Napheesa Collier absolutely hooked Angel Reese's ass last night. 8 of 13, 61.5%.
LSU, this person perfectly. LSU, I'm calling y'all out. Angel Reese is back at home, and that should have been a sold-out arena. No excuse.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
She says not just one.
Okay, so people are watching, not just because of one person.
Did you see what Napheesa Collier just did to Angel Reese? In their preseason matchup, Collier didn't just outplay Reese, she completely exposed her game. 26 points on efficient shooting versus Reese's struggling 10 points on 2 for 8 shooting tells only part of the story.
Angel Reese reportedly will have modified role for the Sky in 2025. I did that last week, I think it was.
Onyenwere to Williams, the ball was moving. The ball wasn't sticking in one place. Chicago Sky looked pretty good. I'm not going to overreact.
Full seats down here in this lower bowl section. And then the entire top bowl, forget about it. Forget about it.
The real question isn't whether Collier dominated, it's whether Reese's double-double hunting and stat padding approach can actually work against elite WNBA talent. What happens when your only real skill gets neutralized by someone who knows how to play proper team basketball? That's exactly what we're breaking down today. When a double-double machine like Angel Reese faces elite defense from someone like Napheesa Collier, someone's game is gonna fall apart. And guess what? It wasn't Collier's. Let's break down how Reese usually dominates. Her whole college career was built on grabbing rebounds, scoring on second chances, and using her physical play to bully opponents in the paint. That's how she racked up those double-doubles that made her famous. She positions herself near the basket, fights for rebounds, and puts the ball back up. Simple but effective, at least in college.
The Chicago Sky fans are really and truly basketball fans, or are they Angel Reese, the content creator fans?
I'm a dog. You can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night, my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up.
But Collier completely shut that down from the first minutes of their matchup. Imagine this. Reese tried to establish deep post position 3 different times, and each time Collier just denied the entry pass. Collier used her body to get position first, forcing Reese away from her comfort zone near the basket. Every time Reese tried to get inside, Collier was already there, making her take shots from further out where she's way less comfortable. The efficiency numbers are crazy. Collier shot 8 of 13, while Reese went a terrible 2 of 8 from the field. Reese's only real production came from the free throw line, making 6 of 8 attempts there. That's how bad Collier made her look on offense.
The Chicago Sky fans are really and truly basketball fans, or are they Angel Reese, the content creator fans?
I'm a dog. You can't teach that. I'm going to go out and do whatever it takes to win, and every single night, my teammates rely on my energy. So being able to continue the energy, even if we're down, even if we're up.
And it wasn't just Collier working alone. The entire Lynx defense swarmed Reese whenever she touched the ball. Help defenders immediately crashed in, forcing her into tough shots or bad passes. This completely destroyed the Sky's offense in the second quarter when they shot just 25% from the field with only 4 made baskets. Reese couldn't get anything going. You know what's even crazier? Reese managed only 3 rebounds in 25 minutes. That's not a typo. The double-double queen got just 3 boards. Her entire identity as a player just vanished against real professional competition. So what does this mean for Reese's future against top WNBA talent?
I will continue to say, look, Angel has got a career as a content creator, as an influencer, Instaface, because she's voted in by a bunch of fans that are more concerned with social media status than anything else and want to do a "we told you so."
If your whole game is based on outmuscling opponents for rebounds and your physical advantages disappear at the pro level, what's left? The stats don't lie. Reese's double-double hunting completely falls apart against disciplined team defense that knows how to position properly. But this matchup reveals something even more concerning about Reese's approach to the game. When the stats don't come, what value does she actually bring to her team? Imagine building your entire career on stats that don't actually help your team win games. That's the Angel Reese story right now. She's chasing double-doubles like they're trophies, but her team keeps losing. Here's the thing, Reese has millions of followers on social media. She's got the fame, the deals, the attention.
I just don't think Angel Reese fans are going to be happy because she's playing away from the rim, a long way away from the rim.
373 people. This is an arena that holds 13,000 people. We have a CBA negotiation.
But when it comes to filling seats, that's where things get embarrassing. Her homecoming game at LSU drew only 6,300 fans in a 13,000 seat arena. That's less than half capacity, and this was after winning a national championship there. Meanwhile, Caitlin Clark's preseason game in Iowa sold out in just 27 minutes. Not hours, minutes. The Chicago Sky's home preseason game, only 4,600 fans showed up. That's terrible for a major market like Chicago. Even when they traveled to Minnesota, they barely got 7,600 people in the stands.
Number one, Napheesa Collier absolutely hooked Angel Reese's ass last night. 8 of 13, 61.5%.
LSU, this person perfectly. LSU, I'm calling y'all out. Angel Reese is back at home, and that should have been a sold-out arena. No excuse.
People just aren't showing up to watch Reese play. And then there's the coaching situation. Teresa Weatherspoon got fired after just one season with the Sky. Why? Their record was a terrible 13-27. Some players were setting career highs in individual stats, but the team was losing badly. Players were actually complaining in their exit interviews that the focus on individual development was hurting team cohesion. That's the Reese problem in a nutshell. When you're chasing rebounds and double-doubles, you make decisions that hurt your team. You take bad shots hoping to get your own rebound. You stay under the basket instead of rotating on defense. You go for stats instead of wins. The Sky even traded away Marina Mabrey, their best three-point shooter, and their record got even worse after that.
Well, seats down here in this lower bowl section. And then the entire top bowl.
The reason why we watching women's basketball is not just because of one person. It's because of me too, and I want y'all to realize that.
She says not just one.
Okay, so people are watching, not just because of one person.
The team was falling apart while Reese was breaking rebounding records at 13.1 per game. But who cares about rebounds when you're losing? Their new coach Tyler Marsh is trying to fix this. He's putting Reese on the perimeter with the ball in her hands, letting her create off the dribble instead of crowding her under the basket. Reese knows she needs to change, saying, "I can't be the same player as last year." She's even practicing three-pointers now after shooting just 3 for 16 last season with a terrible 39.1% overall shooting percentage. The harsh reality, social media followers don't fill seats, and stats don't win games in the WNBA. Double-doubles mean nothing if you're not helping your team win. So what does Reese need to do to actually succeed at this level?